scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul.
Hey guys, it's Nickfamous here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a channel question and answer. Now, I remember I did some Q&As back before Mortal Kombat X came out. It was just you guys asking me, oh, what do I think about this, and what will happen in this game? And it was all just Mortal Kombat X questions. Now, I had lots of fun back in those Q&As, and I feel like you guys did too. However, I'm not totally sure. I'm going to be doing a Q&A right now, obviously. So if you want me to continue doing Q&As, leave some comments down below, ask me some questions. They don't have to be about Mortal Kombat. They can be about whatever you please. You know, my personal life, like let's just for instance, like how I got my username. That's a question. Like what kind of music I like, what movies, anything you can think of that you want to know about me, ask me in the comments below. Doesn't have to be Mortal Kombat. Anyways, let's get started. You can ask me on Twitter or on YouTube. Either way, I will get to it and I will answer it. So yeah, let's get started. First question comes from MGM Gaming on Twitter, and he asks, what made you start YouTube? Now, what made me start YouTube was, you may or may not know, I have talked about it on my channel previously. My friend he asked me if I wanted to do a Mortal Kombat X topic video with him, because he was starting a YouTube channel. He still doesn't have that many. I think he's got like 15 subscribers or something. But he really liked YouTube at the time, and I wasn't into it. Like I liked watching YouTube, but I never thought I would be doing it myself. He asked me if I wanted to do a Mortal Kombat X topic video, and I got really excited to do it with him. But we kind of scrapped the idea, and he told me if you really want to do it, make your own channel, make the video here, and you can upload it. And I did that. My first video was really garbage. If you guys want to see my first embarrassing, horrible video, it is still on my channel. I haven't gone around to deleting it yet. And I just kind of continued on from there. Uncaged Games had commented on my video saying it was pretty good, gave me enough inspiration to continue, and here I am with 2,700 subscribers, and it's been a blast. Next question comes from Mortal Kombat _UK on Twitter. They ask me, if you could add 3 females into Mortal Kombat X, who would it be? Definitely would be Scarlet, Kira, and Serena. Those are 3 of my favorite Mortal Kombat females who aren't actually playable in the game, and I think all 3 of them could work fairly well on the roster. MGM Gaming asks, your top 3 fave females. I'm assuming you're asking from Mortal Kombat, and I'm going to answer as if you are. My 3 favorite Mortal Kombat females are at number 1, the Adenian Tanya, at number 2, Scarlet, and at number 3, Kitana. MK Freak on Twitter asks, if you were an MK Ninja, which one would you be? Now personally, if I was an MK Ninja, now I want to say Ermac since Ermac's my favorite ninja, but realistically speaking, I feel like I would be Reptile, because Reptile is the most useless one, and is like a lone warrior who kind of just relies on other people. That's very depressing, but yeah, so I'd be Reptile. So MGM Gaming asks, kill, marry, fuck, Scarlet, Kitana, and Melina. Well, first of all, I would kill Melina, because I hate her. I would marry Kitana, and I would fuck Scarlet. D for Dom asks, prediction on Predator's fatality. Now, I don't really have a great understanding of what Predator's fatalities could be. In the screenshot we saw, we know that his arm gets blasted off, like the opponent's arm gets blasted off, so I can imagine he's going to be killed the same way that Predator kills Dylan, aka Carl Weathers, in the Predator movie. But I do know for a 100% fact, guarantee, that he will rip the spine out at least some way in one of his fatalities. I'm calling that right now. MGM Gaming asks, who are your favorite characters besides Kotal and Goro? So yes, Goro is my favorite character and Kotal is my second. I really like Liu Kang, Stryker, Nightwolf, Cabal, Cyrax, Kung Jin, Scarlet, Tanya, Raiden, Quan Chi, Shang Tsung, Johnny Cage. That's just the top of my head though. Like there's probably some others that I'm forgetting, but those are definitely my favorite characters from Mortal Kombat off the top of my head. Ed Booney asks, what was your most disappointing story moment in Mortal Kombat X? Now there were a few disappointing points in the story, specifically when Aaron Black was about to kill Rain but got intervened by Melina, and when I remember there was a part when Sonya had Kano choked up against the ground. And what really pissed me off was Kano was about to die until they got Sonya off of him. However, he had a laser eye that he could have literally shot through her head. But anyways, no, aside from those two, overall my most disappointing part was the amount of plot armor the story got. Now, for those of you who don't know what plot armor is this key device that characters often get in stories in video games, where they can do things that they normally wouldn't be able to do by feats alone, just for story progression. So for instance, like when Kung Jin beats Kotal Khan in the story mode, that's plot armor, because it's pretty obvious that if it wasn't Kung Jin's chapter and Kung Jin, like, they were fine with killing him off, that Kotal would have killed him and Kotal would have won the fight, because realistically speaking, Kotal Khan would beat the living shit out of Kung Jin. Because think about it, somebody who's like Liu Kang level, and yes, Kotal Khan's around Liu Kang's level since he bested Goro, and getting beat by a guy with a bow and arrow? I don't think so. No way. So the amount of plot armor, like same thing with Cassie Cage beating corrupted Shinnok when Raiden got the snot kicked out of him by him. Nah, just the plot armor in the story mode really agitated me. And that's just probably what the most disappointing part for me was, is I didn't want any plot armor. However, yeah, it happened anyways. Last question comes from Kano the Man. He asks, who do you like more, Jason Voorhees or the Predator? I really definitely don't even have to think about this question. It is most certainly Jason Voorhees that I like more. I'm a huge horror fan guy. Like, I love horror movies. And Jason Voorhees is probably my favorite horror icon. Freddy Krueger following shortly after. But I've always just really liked Jason. And what they did with Jason in Mortal Kombat X was brilliant. Predator's not out yet, but I'm assuming you're just asking which character I like more, which would have to be Jason. Don't get me wrong, I do like the Predator. However, I mean, Predator's kind of not really one character, as there's a whole race to them, so yeah, I guess there's not really, kind of hard to say that. But Predator's cool, but Jason's cooler, in my opinion, and I know that's not really a fully agreed statement by the majority. But this has been the Q&A for today, and definitely leave some comments down below if you want me to continue doing the Q&A series. Ask me some questions. You can follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description, as always. And just ask me some questions. I really like interacting with you guys, and don't forget that. So, yeah. As always, this has been Nickfamous. See you later.
Let's see how he likes a Kamehameha!